A New Thing Live. I'm Cyndi Galley, and I'm here tonight with the lovely, beautiful, talented Johana Hernandez, who is the designer and the founder of Glaudi. Welcome, Johana.
Thank you for having me. I'm always excited to share with you.
Yes, we love having you. And if you didn't know this, actually, Johana was our very first guest.
Do you remember? No, I remember, but I didn't know it was the first.
You were the very first guest on A New Thing Live.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
So thank you so much for that. And so now we're in her beautiful, she has 2 flagship stores. And we're actually at the newer one, which is located in Beverly Hills. And she's got some gorgeous designs, y'all. If you're ever in the Beverly Hills area, come down to Glaudi. Her designs are gorgeous. You just come in here, and I'm not dating anybody. And I always think, oh my goodness, I can't wait to get married because I want you to design.
Oh my gosh, I'm there. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have so much fun. You know, all the friends that say that, they always come. So thank you, friends, for supporting, even if you're single. It's like, I remember there was this post I just posted, and it says, me planning for my wedding, it's getting closer, but my fiance, I don't have him yet.
Hello. Well, speaking of fiance, so I'm so excited to rejoice with you that you were recently engaged.
Yes, I'm now engaged.
Congratulations. Yes. Oh my goodness. You spent all this time investing in other people's weddings and just helping other women dream about that special day. And now you're going to be marching down in your very own gown.
Yeah, so I'm super excited about, honestly, I am excited to wear my own gown. Finally, I found love, and he's Christian.
Oh, I love that.
And we're doing everything right. We're waiting on the Lord till marriage. So I just can't believe that this goal I've had for so long, it's finally coming true. And I thought maybe it was just a fairy tale. And now I'm meeting so many people that are doing the same thing or did the same thing. Like my younger brother married a youth pastor, and he waited on the Lord. And then this couple that came today that we did their dress, they're also saying they waited on God since to get married. I mean, to be intimate until their marriage. And they're all really cool, different ages, you know, like from young ones to older ones. So there's never like an age to do things right. And I'm just so excited that we're doing things right. And hopefully this year we'll get married. Right now I'm planning my fashion show. I'm not planning the wedding, but I'm super happy to be able to just really enjoy this moment. And I just don't have any doubts, you know, like when you know, ladies. So don't waste your time, but you give guys time, because I feel like I gave my fiance time to get to know him. It was not like love at first sight for me. It was like when I fell in love with his heart, you know, the person he is. I was like, oh my gosh, I prayed for you. Like I didn't realize you weren't gonna look like, I was picturing like someone that looked like The Rock, you know.
Well, we've all pictured that.
But honestly, I'm so in love with, and I think my fiance is really handsome. You'll see pictures. He's so cute.
Yes, but we're gonna show some pictures even as we're talking.
And we got engaged in Cancun. That was so beautiful. Like I never thought I would get engaged in like a destination.
Wow.
So everything, it's been like a fairy tale. And I'm just so happy. Like I never thought I would be on this side where I'm sharing my love story and my testimony. Like I was always on the other side. I would say like I was kind of impatient sometimes, waiting for my Boaz or whoever he is. But it's just so nice to be on this side. And I want to tell you guys, just put yourselves out there in the right places. I remember when I actually met my fiance online on Match.com.
Okay.
But I wanted to Christian, and I did not take. And when I interviewed them, look at me. I interviewed them. When I talked to them.
You can be real, girl. You didn't.
I would FaceTime them and interview them, guys. I wanted to make sure they were really Christians.
That they really love Jesus.
But it did take time, because I remember when I met my fiance for the first time, like he had like scary movies on his iPhone cover. But then he just didn't know, like it was like, I don't like scary movies. I think they're from the Lord, and I don't want, I don't want my kids to be watching those things. I think it opens doors to darker things. So he learned that, so now he doesn't. But when I saw his Bible, the time we went to church, he had notes all over it. He had scribbles all over it, and it was just really well used.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, he loves Jesus. I see that he loves God. And then I met his parents, and they love the Lord. And then I went to his parents' house, and they had a bunch of like Christian stuff everywhere. And I know people are like, oh, well, people could do that, not be really Christians, but trust me, like it's like you feel the Holy Spirit where you go, the love for God.
Yes.
I literally got what I prayed for.
I love that. So that's one thing, is be specific and pray. Don't just, not just wishful thinking and hoping. No, like we really can pray for these things.
Yeah.
And God promises, if you pray, you seek me, like you'll be found. I will answer you, he says.
But I want to share too, guys, like he's not, like, I guess some girls do get like the perfect guy, I guess. But my guy's perfect. Like he's an A++. But he doesn't look like what I thought he would look like.
I love that.
He doesn't do what I thought he would do. Like he's not even, he's a white guy. I'm brown and Latina. Like I never thought I would have like a mixed race relationship. But it's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying, like, I thought it would be too much for, a white guy, but like too sassy. But no, like we're
too
like
fiery. Yeah,
we're like so compatible. So just know that like just be open to date other ethnicities, of course not other religions, just for marriage. Be friends with everyone, but just for marriage, be with your own religion. I think that was my goal. So yeah, just be really open, because the heart is what matters. When you're gonna be old and wrinkly and we're not gonna look the same, we're not gonna have the same energy, but we're gonna be with next to having a great time. I'm just really excited to grow old with my fiance.
I love that. And tell us your fiance's name.
His name's John Daniel Hutton. He goes by JD.
Very good. Well, we're excited for you and
Thank
JD.
you.
Yes. And I'm also so excited that you've got this fashion show that's coming up March 25th, right here in Beverly Hills. And what does it feel like? I know that we're going to talk a little bit more about the fashion show, but now you're engaged and now you're planning this fashion show. And do you see any of yourself at all in the planning of it, or not yet?
So, I've never...
As a bride.
Yeah. So I only tried on my dresses maybe 2 times.
Okay.
And I got really emotional because there's something about putting on a wedding dress.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Like it's crazy how it feels to put on a wedding dress. Like literally, like all the Glaudi brides, that feeling when we put the dress for the first time. It's weird. Like you're like, wow, like I've waited all my life for this, like
wow.
It's really a moment. So I am gonna wear something bridal for my show finally, because I wanted to do it when it was real. I didn't want to do it when it wasn't
premature.
Yeah, because I feel like for me as a designer, like I wanted to save that special moment for marriage, because I felt what each dress made me feel, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to stop trying on dresses and like just wait. I remember one time, guys, this is real talk, me and one of my assistants, we tried on wedding dresses and we prayed for our husbands.
I
wearing
love
a wedding dress. This was like
how many
7 years ago?
Oh, okay. Hey,
6 years ago. I don't know. It was a couple years ago. But it's so funny. And we were laughing because we looked so good in our wedding dresses, our Glaudi dresses. But since that time, like, I never put dresses again, because I felt like, no, this is like something I want to save for like marriage, because it's an incredible feeling, Yeah. So now I don't feel like I'm dressing up. I'm actually like a bride. We designed new bridal gear for Glaudi. Like it says bride and like bridesmaid.
Yes.
So on the fashion show we're gonna have that too, so I can't wait to wear that backstage, and I'm like, I'm a real bride, So I'm just so excited. I think being a bride is like so much fun. Like I feel like you guys should definitely enjoy your moment. Don't get stressed.
Yeah.
Here at Glaudi, all our brides are always relaxed, happy, and it's really important, because it's only once in your life, so really enjoy the season.
Yeah.
Because I waited all this time to rush into things. I don't think so. Like I'm really gonna enjoy with the fashion show and so many other things that we have going on, so it's gonna be very fun.
I love that. One of the things that I have to say, just being a part of Glaudi through these last few years, is I love that you celebrate the bride. It's not just because she's wearing a Glaudi gown, but I really see you just celebrating her and her moment and her day, and it's just very inspiring, and it's a beautiful thing to see you as a designer championing this new bride.
Yeah.
So I just want to say that.
Thank you. And I think after this, I feel like the level of like detail is going to get even better, because I'm going to be inspired by me being a bride. People like, oh my gosh, I remember I needed this, I needed that. Yeah. So I'm always living through my bride, so that's a good thing. I learned from them, but it's always different when you put it on yourself, right?
Yes, absolutely. One of the other things I think that's exciting about this fashion show is that you're just really advocating for a group called Empower Her. Talk to us a little bit about that. I know it's very near and dear to your heart, and some of the proceeds of this fashion show are going to go to this organization.
So Empower is really great because I met Dawn, one of the presidents of the nonprofit, and she's really great. Like I was on the panel of empowering women that day in Paramount, actually, and she was one of the speakers. And I was just so inspired by her selflessness, how she gives back, how she helps the community. But she specifically focused on girls that are in minority schools, in low-income schools, high school specifically, and it's for Black and brown girls. And because we don't have, like, I can only speak for myself and you can speak for yourself, but like I grew up in Compton Elementary School, then I went to Downey, and I remember FIDM came to the school and shared the Fashion Institute, and because of that I was able to go. But other schools that are minority, like low-income schools, maybe they don't have those resources where they meet other designers, or they want to become a scientist, a biologist. Empower does that for them. They actually have like a course in some of the schools already, so they can get college ready. So they really help the community, and I think that's how we can help all of us grow, is by knowledge is power. So I'm just really happy to be helping Empower just raise funds and awareness of it, so hopefully other people want to help them too, because honestly, like, that's going to help so much. Like, I feel like something like Serena Williams came from Compton, I came from Compton, like there's so many good things in these low income cities, and sometimes people don't give us the time of day because of our zip code. And I feel like the girls are in this program, they get the right attention, they feel valued, they feel that they can dream, and it doesn't matter if they don't know anyone, they can achieve those dreams. So I'm just so excited that we're doing that, and it's so great to share with Beverly Hills how this organization is helping so many girls. And at the end of the day, they do help. I've seen girls from all ethnicities. It's just specifically the majority of girls are, Latinas and Black girls.
Yeah, I think it's important, that you're advocating this. I did go to a private school, but unfortunately, we didn't even have a lot of resources. It wasn't like a school that promoted creativity. It was just like in a little box. Like, you could be a nurse, you could be a teacher. Really, that was really it. And the creative, the arts weren't there, and so I think that's so important. And I love, though, that this is able to help teach these young women, like, there's so many things that you can do, so many things that you can be. Now, you were blessed because FIDM came to your school, and your parents were in that industry, so there probably was already some of that attachment to it.
I mean, I grew up seeing my parents work in factories. I made dresses with them. But, like, I didn't know this could be a career for me, because I just saw them as workers, like as sewers.
So good,
They weren't even management level; they were just sewers, and I always admired them. I loved what they did, and they were always happy. So I never saw it as something bad, but I did know that they weren't getting paid well, because I remember that we always had everything we wanted, but I remember I was always careful to ask for things because I didn't want to stress them out. So my parents were always really good, but also I think I remember my dad told me until like I was 30 years old that he refinanced the house to pay for my school. Which is awesome, because we don't have any debt and stuff like that. But I can't believe my dad did that, and my dad passed away of COVID in 2020. So like those kind of things no one can take. For me, it's like for my dad to do that, it just shows how much he I was like his best investment. You know what I mean? I think like your best investment are going to be your kids or the people around you. And like, I don't have kids, but like I invest a lot on my friends and like my team, and like just people that I encounter. Like, if I feel like they have a good heart and they have potential, and I'll support them as much as I can.
Well, may we all be that way. And I love, the fact that, for example, at this fashion show, you're going to be launching a new line of jewelry as well. And you're always giving back. You give back to El Salvador, and I believe that this jewelry line also helps to employ, right? And so, I mean, just that's your heart as well. And I think that's one of the things.
I was invited to El Salvador. I always wanted to give back to El Salvador because I grew up there. When Glaudi started, we helped build a school there with Latinos con Corazón, an organization my friends and I had, and Glaudi. So it was really cool to build this school, and it's still there. And then I saw, wow, it was a lot for us at the time to create the school, but it's not a lot of money to make a school. People think it's so much, but it was like a team effort from the people there to us. I remember they had all the workers because they have the little towns, but we provided all the things to build it. So that like the cement and all the stuff to build. So it was like a really great team effort. But I just noticed like, oh my gosh, we could do so much, but I want to help El Salvador more. If I was able to do that, like I want to do that more. So I was like, how can I do that? And then they sent me to El Salvador, and I was like, oh my gosh, I could help people by giving them work. So then I met my friend Lula Mena maybe like 9 years ago. We were part of like the most influential Latinas in this magazine, and we met in Honduras, and I met with her, and she told me what she does. Like she gives jobs to so many women in low income towns by making earrings. So then I was like, what if I give you the extra fabric of my dresses that's like really expensive? Instead of throwing it away, we're sustainable and create these beautiful earrings. And she was like really in it to win it. So we did this collaboration, and we paid all the employees that she has to do these earrings. So now we're gonna launch them, and we're gonna have them for sale. We did a small exclusive limited collection, so hopefully you guys love it, and if you love it, we can make more and help more. But yeah, you can help with like little things like that. And not only are you helping people, but you're also helping the environment, by not wasting fabric.
Love that. The sustainable thing, that's a God idea, I think. And then what a beautiful way to be able to help to support them financially.
Yeah.
So you're always giving back. I just have always seen you do that from the school, and now with this new earring line. So I'm so excited to be able to see the earrings. I'm going to be having to own some.
I know. And the great thing about earrings is that you can use them all the time.
Yes.
Like my gowns, I know you have to have a specific occasion.
Sure.
But with the earrings, you can style them with the t-shirt. You can wear them all the time. So I can't wait to see everyone wearing Glaudi.
Amen. And speaking of, she's got some amazing t-shirts as well. I was wearing one for a movie screening, and someone even said, tell me about that t-shirt. So I sent her the link, and between that one and then you've got that other one that you wear also, I forget. That's
the
one that I have.
The boss one?
Yes, it's the Jefa. So cute.
Yeah, I have like this butterfly big. It says Jefa, which means boss in Spanish.
Yes.
So the one that she was wearing, it's really cool because I designed these during the pandemic when we were
okay.
Yeah, so all of them have like these rocker kind of tees that you can wear at home. But the cool thing about them is that they have actually like even the boss shirt says like Bible verses on it, and that one says God's within her, she will not fail.
Yes.
And it has like this tiger that's like fierce.
It is fierce.
And I just think that's so important because sometimes we, like I was telling you, like I've been working through all my fears. Like there's so many fears, and I just get through them. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Like I can't believe it. Like I can't believe I accomplished that, and I thought I was scared to do that, and it's getting accomplished. So
good, yeah.
God is so good, friends. Just work through. Like if you're scared, just give yourself some time, breathe, and just work on it. And the worst thing that could happen is they'll tell you no. Yeah. And then I know it's going to hurt your feelings, but you'll move on because God will bring you something better.
Woo! That's so good. So good. Well, I'm so excited. We're excited about March 25th, and you can get your tickets today. Just go and visit GlaudiCollection.com, and the information is also going to be on the screen. But also just go and visit her website for some, just inspiration on some bridal gowns.
Come visit us here at Glaudi Beverly Hills and Downey.
Yes.
You can book an appointment on the website too. But with the fashion show, I'm so grateful because Cyndi has been doing an incredible job with marketing. So I am so blessed to have you.
Thank you.
So you'll be seeing Cyndi part of our show too. And then again, we're doing a giveaway this month.
Yes.
So when anyone who buys tickets will be put into a raffle to win a complimentary ticket and also a complimentary tiara of choice or a Glaudi mini bag, which are made in El Salvador, and we also give back by providing jobs for people in El Salvador.
So fun. So yes, get your tickets, get entered into that raffle contest. I'm so glad to have you with us. Thank you so much. And I don't know if there's anything else that you want to say, or you feel like you're good.
I feel like I'm good.
I know,
I had a long day today.
You don't look tired at all. And you've just given us such a beautiful time here on the show. So thank you so much. Don't forget, you guys, if you have a prayer request, please do email us at anewthinglive@gmail.com. And again, go visit Glaudi Collection. We want to see you here in Beverly Hills, March 25th. It's going to be so much fun, and it's going to be beautiful.
Yes.
I already know. It's already all the planning that's going, all the prayer that's going in. It's going to be an outstanding time. And we don't want you to miss out.
So much work, guys. So much work, and you're going to love it. It's a whole experience.
Coming and enjoy the Glaudi experience. And we'll see you next week on A New Thing Live. Bye-bye.